Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture, represents grassroots agriculture. The state's largest and most powerful farm organization stands up for its members through leadership development, agriculture education, legal defense, environmental advocacy, farm safety, and risk management. Members also enjoy money-saving benefits. To join our organization today or to learn more, go to www.kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
To see this show and past episodes of Ag AM in Kansas, go online to agaminkansas.com. Around Kansas, brought to you by Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. Go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Welcome back. And Frank and I are always encouraging you to get out and see the state, and there's so much to see and do, of course. And again, following up on the theme of what to get people for Christmas, there are memberships available at the Friends groups that support a lot of our state and national historic sites. But there's a few in particular I wanted to share with you today. And the Parks and Tourism asked me to write a blog for them. They wanted me to name my 10 favorite sites, and I thought, well, that's a way to make enemies, you know, win friends and influence people. So what I did was preface what I wrote about by saying if it's a state site or if it's a national site, it's so designated for a good reason. And those are places that you just ought to see, period. So, you know, one of my favorite state sites is the Pawnee Indian site in Republic County, because it's on an actual site of an Indian village. It's so unique. It's one that's sort of off the beaten path, so a lot of people don't pass it every day. You know, you have to sort of be on your way to get there, but that's one, everybody's got to see that one at some point. So let's take a look at a few others. The story of Kansas is interpreted through dozens of historic sites around the state. Each tells one piece of the story, whether it is westward expansion, the struggle for statehood, or the rich and varied cultures that have called Kansas home. There are 4 National Park Service sites: Fort Scott and Larned, Brown v. Board, and Nicodemus. In addition, the Tallgrass Prairie Natural Preserve celebrates the grassland ecosystem of the Great Plains. 5 nationally recognized trails cross Kansas: the Santa Fe, with more miles in Kansas than any other state, the Pony Express, the Oregon, the California, and Lewis and Clark. Signage and sites along the way, in addition to pre-recorded audio tours, are available for the explorer. The Kansas State Historical Society administers several sites, including its museum and the newly restored State House. They are Constitution Hall in Lecompton, Fort Hays, Grinter Place, Hollenberg Station, Kaw Mission, Shawnee Indian Mission, Pawnee Indian Museum, Red Rocks, home of William Allen White, and Mine Creek Battlefield. Self-guided sites are Iowa and Sac and Fox Mission, Pawnee Rocks, and Merdazine Massacre Site. Partner sites are Cottonwood Ranch, the First Territorial Capital, Goodnow House, and the John Brown Museum. Merely listing these names gives you an idea of the variety of eras and stories represented at each of these places. Many of them have friends organizations and gift shops. Support those with your dollars. Take the kids, take the grandkids. Pick up a National Park Service passport and encourage your family to begin collecting the stamps from across the nation. Kansas first. Often, we plan trips to experience something new when we haven't even experienced what we have here at home. Click your heels and repeat. There's no better history than in Kansas. There's no better history than in Kansas. There's no better history than in Kansas.
Gee, we're out of time again, so, well, I'm Frank.
I'm still Deb.
And we'll see you somewhere around Kansas.
Welcome to Kansas, gateway to Oz.
Closed captioning brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff Progress, powered by Kansas farmers.
Hand-churned homemade ice cream. Let me tell you, Kansas is more than tornadoes. We're the best part of Dorothy's dream. We're the best part of Dorothy's dream.
To see this show and past episodes of Ag AM in Kansas, go online to agaminkansas.com.